building. We in the building. We in the building. Bitch, we in the building. I was kind of paying attention to the interwebs, right? Seeing some of the stuff that was going on, seeing some of the stuff that was talked about, and got me thinking about a lot of stuff. So the first thing that it got me thinking about, and I was kind of thinking about this yesterday, was mostly about like the way that we support each other, right? Especially those of us who are like small streamers, like those of us who are like small streamers, like. The support that we get and the support that we give, it's really, really important. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of forced me to like look at kind of the way that we are supporting each other, man. It's kind of like made me take a step back and really think about it, right? Because it started off over the weekend because Devin Bush decided that he wanted to put a tweet out there, basically talking a lot of smack about content creators, right? And how like the content creators that have 400 views and I guess aren't progressing, they're bored or something, right? And then like we had like Darrington Evans kind of came out and supported the small streamer community, and that kind of snowballed into like a lot of small streamers commenting on Devin Bush, which I did, commenting on Darrington Evans, which I did, commenting on people who commented kind of supporting Devin Bush's theory, or so to speak, right? People going back and forth with each other. Just the whole Twitter for shitters thing, right? Which I got sucked up into that too, because I didn't tell you guys my story yesterday, because nobody reminded me. Thanks, chat. Nobody reminded me to tell you guys the story of the beef that I had over the weekend on 4th of July. And so it stemmed from that, right? Because they were comparing football players to like streamers, right? And so you got some football players who are talented, right? And they're in the right place at the right time, the right team, the right coaches, the right scheme, and they blow up, right? And then you have some guys who are really, really talented, but nothing really happens, right? Nothing really materializes. Small streamers have lives. They don't consider streaming their living. Some, not all. There are some small streamers who are on the grind to become big streamers, and that's fine. Like there's nothing wrong with that, because there's some small streamers who are out here, they're on the grind, and they're chasing their dream, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. And there are some small streamers like me who this is a hobby. I don't give a shit if I blow up or not, right? I got a pretty damn good job, right? I'm living a pretty damn good life. So like me blowing up on Twitch and on YouTube would probably derail my momentum in my real life, because then I'd have to consider quitting my job, which is paying the bills. You know what I'm saying? So this guy's, they're kind of comparing them, and I made a comment and I said, you obviously don't understand like small streamers. You have nothing to do with content creation, because like, small streamers have to basically grind, right? And to have 400 views, man, that's a pretty big deal. You got to work your ass off for that. And I was like, football players, there's some football players who are talented as hell and they never make it. Just like some small streamers, you got to start somewhere. And that led to me and him having this big, long back and forth on Twitter. He was posting tweets. I was posting videos, right? Because y'all know me. I'd rather you see in my face that, 1, you're not affecting me. 2, I'm not upset. And 3, I'm doing pretty fucking good, regardless of how many followers, subscribers, views, regardless of any of that shit. Like I'm doing pretty fucking good in life, right? And I'm blessed. It's not because I'm better than anybody else. It's not because, I'm smarter or a harder worker. It's none of those things. I'm just blessed. I'm lucky, right? Like in real life, I am very, very successful. I am fairly financially stable. My real life is really good, and I got lucky. I hit the lottery, just like some of these big streamers, right? They got lucky. They hit the lottery. They were at the right place at the right time in the right situation, and it materialized into them being able to do this shit for real. So like I don't say all this stuff to flex. I just say all this stuff to show that, like, listen, man, like my life is good. I don't give a fuck about these views. I don't give a fuck about these numbers. I don't care about Twitch checks. I don't make any money off Twitch anyway. None of the money that I make off this platform goes in my pocket to begin with. I don't make a dime off of this. Every dime that I make goes either back into the stream or it goes into like my Madden CFM league for giveaways, or it will go into giveaways that I do on the stream. Like I don't care about how much money I make on this, because this ain't my real job. This is just a little hobby that I do because I think it's fun. I play video games. I might as well come on here, turn this fucking camera on, and interact with you crazy sons of bitches, and we can all have some fun together. And maybe I'll gain some traction, but if I gain that traction, I'm going to use it to support the small streamers, because that's what I am right now, okay? Small streamers have some of the best content. Listen, I love hanging out in streams that only have like 20, 25, 30 people in it. I love that. Like, real talk, I love that. Anybody who's been paying attention to me as a streamer, right, knows that my streaming inspiration is T-Pain right now, right? I love watching T-Pain streams. Like, anytime T-Pain is on, I'm watching that shit, right? Because I just love the way he does his streams. But watching a T-Pain stream is like going to a T-Pain concert. Let me tell you why. Because when you go to a T-Pain concert, right, it's probably in some kind of a venue that would allow a few thousand people in there, right? Maybe you're front row if you got the money to afford those tickets, but you're probably not, right? So you can yell out T-Pain's name as much as you want. You can tell him that you love him, you love his music, you think he's the GOAT. You can say all those things to him, right? But it's just going to get drowned out in all the other noise that's around you. If you're lucky, he'll hear you, and maybe he'll respond, "I love you back. I appreciate the support." Blah 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 blah. So yeah, if you're watching like a T-Pain at a concert, you may get lucky and he may hear what you said and respond to it, but more than likely it's not. It's going to get drowned out in all the noise, right? So you get to experience being in front of T-Pain live, but you're not going to get interaction with T-Pain. You're more than likely not going to, okay? So when I'm in T-Pain stream, I don't even talk in the chat. I barely say anything in the chat. If I'm reacting or saying anything in the chat, I am either reacting or responding to someone else that typed in the chat. I'm not even talking to T-Pain. I don't even say anything directly to T-Pain. I comment on something somebody else said and say, "Yo, that was funny as hell." That's pretty much it, right? Because T-Pain's not going to see my fucking comment. He's not going to hear what I got to say. And that's fine. That's the price of admission. That's the cost of being able to watch T-Pain play video games or make music or whatever the case may be. That's the cost of do business of being there for free, right? So, like, yes, I love being in T-Pain streams, but I don't like the fact that I cannot interact with T-Pain, even though the opportunity is there for me to interact with T-Pain. If I want T-Pain to even acknowledge me, I gotta gift a sub. I gotta throw some bits in the air. That's the only way I'm gonna get this man to acknowledge my existence. I don't care enough to have to do that shit, right? So that's why I prefer to be in a stream that's got like 20, 25 people in it, maybe 50, right? Because if I say something, the streamer may be able to see it and respond to it. I may be able to have a conversation with the streamer, and who knows, man? Maybe as I interact with said streamer, we can develop some kind of an internet friendship, right? Because no internet friendship is real. All of these friendships that the streamer makes with his or her chat, they're not necessarily real. Some of them turn into being real, right? But for the most part, it's just an internet friendship, right? We have to be able to differentiate between the internet friendship and a real life friendship. But at least you get to develop that with a streamer that's got like 25, 30, 50, sometimes even 100 views. Like, that's the reality of it, right? So, like, smaller streamers don't necessarily have the best content, but they have the best engagement. They have the best engagement. You want to know what's going to be a sad day for me as a Twitch streamer or as a YouTube content creator? You want to know what's going to be one of my saddest days if this ever happens? I'm going to knock on wood. I doubt it's ever going to happen, but if this was to ever happen, one of my saddest days is when my chat's got too many people for me to be able to interact and respond to everybody. That's going to be a sad day for me. It really is. Like, when my chat is moving so fast that I can't keep up, that's going to suck. Because I'm here legit for the interaction. The moment I can't do that anymore, bruh, it's going to be rough. I want to choose my words carefully here. I want to choose my words carefully here, right? Because I don't want to make it seem like I'm calling anybody out, because I'm not calling anybody out. Anybody that knows me knows that if I'm calling someone out, I'm going to say your name, okay? But I'm not here for the drama, right? I'm not here for none of that. I don't get involved in the drama. I'm too fucking old for the internet drama, right? Because I'm too fucking old for real life beef. So I'm too old for fake internet beef. So I'm not saying anybody's name specifically, but here's something that I'm paying attention to, because I know me and I know the way that I want to do business on these platforms. But this is something that I'm paying attention to, okay? When I think of small streamers, right, I don't think about small streamers the way other people think about small streamers. Let's just start there. Let's just start there. I don't think about small streamers the same way other people think about small streamers. When I think of a small streamer, right, I'm thinking about like a Fallen One the King. I'm thinking about a Rowdy Time. I'm thinking about an E-Fly. I'm thinking about a Marco Gaming. I'm thinking about a Goat Geezy. Thinking about a K-Couch. I'm thinking about a Laser Beam. I'm thinking about an Artem. I'm thinking about a McMillie. Thinking about maybe a Texas Rave. I'm naming people that I think about as small streamers, right? And I fall in that category too. I'm thinking about people who are small streamers, okay? Why do I classify those people as small streamers? Because those are people who don't break 100. When I'm thinking about small streamers, I'm thinking about people who are on this platform every single day and are continuously streaming to 5 people. Continuously. They're continuously streaming to 5 people. You know, one day it's 5, the next day it's 15, the day after that it's 8, the next day it's 30, the day after that it's 2. Those are the people that I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about small streamers. Now, don't get me wrong, right? Because T-Pain brought up a very good point. T-Pain is my Twitch inspiration. T-Pain brought up a very good point. And the point he made was that he is a small streamer. And that's true when we're looking at the broad scale, right? When we're looking at the broad scale, T-Pain is a small streamer because T-Pain's got a couple thousand in his stream. But when you look at some other streamers like, you know, a Tim the Tap Man or a Grand Pooh, well, I don't even know if Grand Pooh Bear is making crazy numbers like that. A Hassan Piker, people who've got like 20,000 people in their chat at any given time. Those are like big streamers, right? So I understand T-Pain's point, like, yo, I'm still a small streamer too, but like T-Pain's not a small streamer in my book. T-Pain just posted a video on his YouTube channel, and it's 9 minutes of people dropping subs. It's 9 minutes of people dropping fucking subs, man, and T-Pain getting frustrated because he's trying to like do something. I think maybe that day he was he might have been listening to other people's music and giving his critiques, or he was doing something. I don't remember specifically what he was doing that day, but it was legit 9 fucking minutes of people dropping gifted subs. Just 50 bomb, 25 bomb, 5 bomb, 5 bomb, 5 bomb, 5 bomb, 50 bomb, 20 bomb, 5 bomb, 5 bomb, 5 bomb, just continuous. And I'm like, you ain't a small streamer, my guy. You are not a small streamer, bro. Like in that 9 minutes, in that 9 minutes, you made a few $1,000. In 9 minutes, you made a few $1,000 in 9 minutes. Hey, you are not a small streamer, bro. Just because your view counts aren't high, you're not a small streamer. So when I'm thinking about small streamers, man, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about these streamers who don't have a whole lot of viewers all the time consecutively. That's what I'm thinking about. And some of those are celebrities, right? Some of those folks are celebrities. Darrington Evans, he's kind of small, although I think he's getting ready to blow up because of what he said and some of the moves he's making. And he deserves that, by the way. He deserves that because he's a celebrity, right? And he's sticking up for the little guy because technically on this platform, he's one of the little guys. Get 'em Girl is also someone I consider a small streamer, although she should be way bigger than what she is because she's good as fuck at Call of Duty. Just ridiculously good. I was watching Adrian Colbert, like I was in his chat like from start to finish. That was just another good stream to just kind of chill and watch him play and interact with him. You know what I'm saying? He's not on there acting brand new because he's a professional football player. He's on there chilling, talking about shit. We talking about music and all that stuff. Like, these are the guys, these are the people, the guys and girls that I look at and I see as small streamers. I just hope that the actual small streamers, the really little guys get more support. We'll see what happens. I know that I'm going to continue to support the small little guy as long as I live. Right? Because, like, as a musician, it's always been a dream of mine to, put myself in a position to where I can help independent artists get exposure. And that's still kind of a dream of mine. That's still something that I would want to do, right? I understand that I have to build my platform up before I could truly share it with others. But, like, that's what my goal is. That's my goal here on Twitch. That's my goal on YouTube. It's 60% selfish and 40% unselfish, right? It's 60% selfish because I got an ego just like everyone else, and I want people to like my shit, right? So if I can get a bunch of people to vibe with me, on YouTube and on Twitch, right? Then that means that people like my shit. People like what I do, right? But the 40% unselfish part of that is then I get to showcase people. Then I get to use my platform to make other people that I believe in, right? Like, to make other people get some notoriety, people that I believe in, people that I think can make it. Because it's not really even about me making it. I already said to y'all, man, like, me blowing up on any of these platforms is going to fuck with my real life because I'm going to have to consider quitting my job. So, like, I don't want to blow up like that, but I do want to blow up a little bit. I want to blow up a little bit, and then that way I can use my platform from other people. So, I don't know, man. I'm paying attention to things. I'm watching things that are happening, and as I look, I feel like some people are going to mean well when they're talking about this supporting small streamer thing, but I don't know if they're going to actually do it. I don't know if they're going to. I don't know if they're going to support small streamers like the no bullshit small streamers that are out here every day grinding, trying to get to be a medium streamer, or if they're going to be helping medium streamers because they appear as small streamers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And I could be wrong. Right? Because what I perceive as a medium streamer could be a small streamer, and the people that I named, and myself included, maybe we're tiny streamers. Maybe we're minuscule streamers. And we're grinding to become small streamers? Look, I don't fucking know. I don't know, y'all. All I know is that I hope that the right people get the shine.